container, use that as your drinking receptacle.
Again, the blessing ceremony is ready to start, so everybody please come down to the beach. I'm going to do it now.
Okay, so this is the JP Australia 2013 Aloha Classic, brought to you by the hosting sanctioning body, the AWT, proudly also supported by the PWA after a long absence. So glad to have our European friends back here. This is truly the world's best here this year. And already from the points that I've heard online, people here it's not cutthroat here. When people are on the water, they want to win. But you know what they want to do? They want to bless this sport and bring it back to life. And that's what the Aloha Classic is. We're breathing life back into a beautiful sport, resurrecting a name. And we are working on the circle. We see it down there. If you're just a civilian, so to speak, and not an athlete, you can join the circle. You couldn't be a normal person and go down there. We would encourage it. Also, I would love you to become a friend of the AWT or the PWA on Facebook, because that'll allow you to post your photographs and tell your friends. There's a lot of people from all over the world that are going to be listening into the live webcast as well. I see the circle starting to grow. Thank you, everybody. This, again, is beautiful Ho'okipa means what? It's not Hukipa. I've been corrected on that. You have to have the O in the middle, so it's a little bit like Santa Claus early is Ho'okipa, and that means hospitality. Just a tickle past 9 o'clock here on a beautiful day. And as a promising note, when the wind is already chattering, but as I was saying, when the wind is already this curious about what's happening at this beach, this bodes well, man. This bodes well. We've got those beautiful puffy trade wind clouds that are stacking up down there in the gorgeous EL Valley near the Needle. That's how it works here. The clouds go down there. They double park for the afternoon. The wind follows. So we see those, what we like to call the cotton balls, those beautiful trade wind clouds are out there. And we see some beautiful keiki in the circle along with competitors. So anybody who wants to be a part of the opening ceremony, we're pretty darn close. We appreciate your patience.
Okay. I will. I've just been panning.
Flag of the rising sun. I see some friendly Japanese people right near their beautiful flag there. Again, I'd like to remind any visiting media, if you want a moment on the microphone, it is yours, friend. Just come on. We'll negotiate some time for you. It's an open area here. He's Chris number 2, I'm Chris number 1. Whoa. What we got? Okay, so we've got 1 on the mic, Chris 2 behind the scenes, and then Chris 3 from the PWA. So if you don't know a name to use, try that one. It'll probably get you somewhere. We're going to always remember that flowers are an important part of any event in Hawaii. That means something to us, so we're going to be having some leis distributed, and we're going to probably have a little bit of impromptu hula and a blessing. So swaying hips and flowers, that's always good for morale. Friends, thank you for your patience on the beach. We're just a couple minutes away. We're on Hawaiian time, but we're pretty close to schedule.
Buenas noches, bienvenidos a este circuito mundial de la PWA, en donde estamos viendo la presentación de todos los equipos participantes, circuito mundial de windsurfing. Es un circuito profesional.
We want the circle. Everybody is welcome into the beautiful circle because everybody is
Están
welcome.
dando la bienvenida a
That's what
todos
the
los
Hawaiian culture is
participantes.
about. Aloha. We're going to turn down the music. We're going to get a little bit of chicken skin as we see the ceremony. You're welcome to come down to the circle. Please be a part of it, friend. Thank you for making this event and the beginnings of it something that we'll remember for quite a long time.
Okay. Let's see. Wait.
Get in with the people. Get in with the people. Here. Get in with the people.
Hemos tenido una serie de dificultades, sobre todo de origen, pero bueno, creo que están subsanadas y vamos a ir viendo en principio el horario, calendario que tienen estos señores desde allá, desde Hawái, desde a partir de ahora, desde las 7 para nosotros, desde a las 10 de la noche hasta las 7 de la mañana, ininterrumpidamente. Veremos las actuaciones de los windsurfistas en estas aguas hawaianas. Esta Copa Mundial, en este caso, se está celebrando desde la isla de Hawái, en Maui. La ubicación de la playa es Hokita.
Okay, one little final thing on this circle. Let's have the competitors on the inside. more towards the inside of the circle, and anybody, loved ones or interested wonderful people, just on the edge. Thank you.
Kako. There are 3 people here who are holding these ipu heke. The story of ancient times is La'amau would take off the top of the ipu, would bring the winds. And today we do the La'amau activity. Also by connecting, by having you all receive a lei. So all your participants will be getting a lei. You can start as we start our ceremony.
Ceremonia de apertura que estamos visualizando es un ofrecimiento de las típico de Hawái.
So one of the most beautiful parts of the Hawaiian culture is the giving and the receiving of the lei. L-E-I, the beautiful flowers of goodwill.
Amalie, pakainu ai, einu maila na halo na ue he kai, no na ue ahala, no funa kawahine, no halua no ikilawe. Ke mai luna mai e o na mea huna no eu o na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kai ke mai luna mai o na mea huna no eu o na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kai ke mai na mai o na mea huna no eu o na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai
For those of you who heard, we are doing the La'amau blessing this morning, which is about grandmother who kept the winds in these type of ipus. When we open up, we'll start our formal Hawaiian ceremony. Mehekai. Helua I kahi kina, ua era e pele, ke haolo le la kea, ke le la ilula ilalo, ka wewe ka o lalo ia kea, anina o a kea o wainea kua e eli nei, o wau no pele,
Nana I elia kukalua in I hau a a. Ua ene e pele ke ha olo olo e la keu ke le la inuna I lalo ka veve ka o e lalo ia kea anina o a keu o vainea kua e elinei o wau no o pele nana I elia kukalua I kaua I a a Elua I kaua I ua ene e pele ke ha olo olo e la keu ke le la inuna I lalo ka veve ka o I lalo ia kea anina o a kea o vainea kua e elinei o wau no o pele nana I elia kukalua I o ahua ha a Elua I ua ua ene e pele ke ha olo olo e la keu ke le la inuna I lalo ka veve ka o I lalo ia kea anina o a kea o vainea kua e elinei o wau no o pele nana I kalua I molokai a a Oloka I ua ene e pele ke ha olo olo e la keu ke le la iluna I lalo ka veve ka o e lalo ia kea anina o a kea o vainea kua e elinei o wau no o pele nana I lana kalua I lana I a a Elua e lana I ua ene e pele ke ha olo olo e la keu ke le la iluna I lalo ka veve ka o e lalo ia kea anina o a kea o vainea kua e elinei o wau no o pele nana I elea kukalua I maui a a Ua ene e pele ke ha olo olo e la keu ke le la inuna I lalo ka veve ka o I lalo ia kea anina o a kea o vainea kua e elinei o wau no o pele nana I elea kukai I hui hui a a Elua I hue hue ua ene e pele ke ha olo la keu ke le la inuna I lalo ka veve ka o I lalo ia kea anina o a kea o vainea kua e elinei o wau no o pele nana I elea kukalua I lihi a a E pele ke ha olo olo e la keu ke le la inuna I lalo ka veve ka o I lalo ia kea eli kau mai
Everybody's right hand up. Right hand. Repeat after me. Imua.
Imua
Imua.
Imua
Imua.
Imua
Hele aku.
Hele aku
Aloha.
Aloha
The waves are waiting, guys. Go get them.
Oh, mahalo to our beautiful ceremony there. Thank you to those amazing people. The Hawaiian culture is alive. It's beautiful. That's a chicken skin moment. We thank them.
Pa-mai. Pa. Pa-mai, pa-mai, kamakayo hilohe.
Wai o aku ka I punui
it come and fill the air, and all the flags and sails of our windsurfers this day. Pamai, 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 kamakare o hilo e, mai o aku ka ipunu, o mai ka ipule ili. Haraho, pamai, pamai, kamakare o hilo e, mai o aku ka ipunu, o mai ka ipule ili. Haraho,
Pamai, pamai, kamakani nui o hilo, e aku ka ipunui, o mai ha ipuli ili.
Lama, mahalo.
Go ahead and get the link. Yeah.
Thank you. We're now going to have a moment by two dignitaries that meet.
Let me hear it. Wrap up.
We're now going to have an inspirational moment with two pretty important people in our sport. Robbie and Jason are going to speak a little bit about this contest, what it means, a little bit of history, and all right, so in just a minute, but that was a beautiful moment, and the Hawaiian culture is, it's amazing, and the word for the land is the Aina, and oh, God, see, Aina is beautiful today. So glad to be a part of it. Okay, and so we're waiting for Jason Polakau, but Samantha would like to give her thanks and say a couple of words as well.
Hi guys, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. This is so cool. This is the third year I've organized the event here at Hokipa, and it's just such a privilege and a treat to have the PWA with us as well. We have the largest group we've had so far with 132 competitors. Really impressive. So thank you all so much for coming, and I know we're going to have a really great event. Thank you.
Después de esta ceremonia de apertura, comentarles que esta playa es Hokipa Park, es el lugar original del surf.
I can't be here, but I wish everyone the best of luck. It's a great turnout, like Sam said. I actually like to take this time to thank Sam and Rich from the PWA for putting this together, and everyone else actually who got this going. It's great, and it's good to see so many guys competing. I know Robbie's competing, so it's great to see him out there and being a part of this event. It's going to be great for windsurfing. So good luck to everyone, and I'll see you in about 2 weeks.
Están dando la bienvenida a todos los participantes, que tengan todos mucha suerte.
Our first windsurfing event ever held here at Hokipa was in 1981. It was the Maui Grand Prix, and that's an awfully long time ago. But pretty much ever since then, this has been Mecca for windsurfing. This has been the proving grounds for professionals and amateurs, and historically this is where the biggest wave sailing events in the world were held, and it's where a lot of us have moved and called the North Shore of Maui home because of this one little tiny spot right here. The Pritchards, myself, Jason, I mean the list is endless. How many people have moved to the North Shore of Maui because of this very, very special spot? So it's great to have that legacy continued and have the Aloha Classic back. It's basically due to the efforts of Sam Bittner, who is an amazing woman. and she, Rich Page from the PWA as well for bringing the PWA on board. But she's really been the fire that has kept competitive windsurfing going for the last several years in America, and has done a fantastic job with the AWT. So it's really good to see the PWA joining forces with her and bringing this event back. I think it's, the Aloha Classic. Pietro Porcella correcting me. I think it's important for our sport to have this event back and to have high-level competition at Hokipa. And it's great to be part of it. Thank you guys for giving me a wild card. And the forecast looks really, really good. I mean, this is some of the worst conditions we're going to have all week. So this looks about as good as it gets already. So have a great time. I know it's going to be a good event. And thanks to JP and the PWA for bringing it back. Have fun.
Oh, those are two wonderful people. It's kind of a moment. Right. Like I said, we feel like the Beatles. We got the band back. We've got everybody we need to have here. Thank you for being a part of that beautiful opening ceremony. If you've made any new friends, that's great. We're looking towards Duncan Combs leading our skippers meeting. And again, the wind is cooperative. The waves are there. And we are at Hohokipa Beach Park, and it's going to be a groovy day. All right, and let's now hand it off to Duncan Coombs, the head judge. Duncan, thank you, man. It's all yours. Let them know what you're going to expect from them and what's going to happen, buddy.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, all you competitors here. Looks like we got some pretty good conditions already, like Robbie said. And it looks like the forecast is for solid conditions next week as well. So it's a nice feeling. We can be a little bit relaxed on the heat duration. And I have already set in my mind, we're going to start with the AWT Pro Fleet. Okay, so the next announcement for all other fleets will be at 1 o'clock today. So you guys can relax a little bit. So AWT Pro Fleet, the first possible start will be 10:30. Okay, so we keep an eye. It gives you a little bit of a warm-up time now between now and 10:30. My idea is to do a 14-minute heat duration with the best two waves counting. Okay, so please check the heat order because I'm going to join some heats together. Certainly, heat number 1 will be joined with heat number 5. So Matt and Kevin, you're in heat number 1. You're going to be sailing with Burnt and little Justin Donnell. Okay, so it'll be a 4-man heat. The first guys on the water will be a 4-man heat. And if the wind's looking good, we're going to start 10:30. 2 waves to count. 14-minute heat duration, 2-minute transition. So after heat 1, we go heat 2, 3, 4, 6. And then please check the heat order because there's also one more heat that's joined together. I think it's the Camille Juban heat, so please check that. I'll do another briefing at 10 o'clock in front of the board where we have all the printout ready to go. But just once again, we start with the AWT Pro Fleet, and the next announcement for all other sailors will be 1 o'clock today. Thank you.
Thank you, Duncan. Pleasure to have you here. Thanks for the stellar organization. So, man, whoa, we're taking a big bite of the apple here. We're going right to the AWT studs. We're going to the man, oh man, that's awesome. Who would have thought? So those guys should be staged, and it's going to be exciting on day 1. Okay, my friend Pietro, what do you think so far? Wanted to say one other thing. Right now, it is an open ocean here. So it is an open ocean. Anybody who wants to get a little bit of a feel for what's going on will be in good shape.
Well, it's going to be interesting. We got the dream team at first heat. Matt and Kevin Preacher, the two big brothers together. And then the Flying Catcher versus RD and Jesse Brown, downtown Jesse Brown. Some of the hold cores of Maui. Here in the first trials of the windsurfing tour. then they're going to join later on the PWA. It was impressive to see Robbie and Jason talking here. I remember the first time of Robbie here in '81, and he couldn't quite make it versus guys like Mike Waltz and Matt Schweitzer back then, and Pete Cabrina at the O'Neill Invitational after. But then once he adjusted to Okipa, also Robbie became the dominator of this event and this beach. And not just in windsurfing, but also with the kiteboarding at the birth of this sport in 1999, 2000, with the Red Bull events. Jason, I remember Jason when he won the Aloha Classic and his wave title at 21 years. We had one of the greatest party for his 21-year birthday party. His father, Nick, threw the party in what today is flatbread. Few years ago, the year I organized the event in 2004, we had the visit of Sio Makana here at Okipa. She sits here while we had to go around her in order to enter the water. And 2004 was also the first year of the kids division.
Okay, an announcement for anybody listening at home. We're going to shut down the webcast for a minute. We're going to be POW. PAU is just done, so we're temporarily POW on the webcast. Thank you. We'll get back to you when the action warrants it. Stay tuned. Stay next to your computer. Become a friend of Facebook, of the PWA and the AWP, and all that great stuff. And man, oh man, what a...
Bueno, han dado la bienvenida a todos los participantes, han hecho una ceremonia y bueno, aquí la cuna del windsurfing internacional es donde está incluso, bueno, estaban hablando de Johnny, que es una persona que lleva, bueno, van a hacer un homenaje y bueno, y ya no queda mucho más que expresar. Porque ahora, bueno, vamos a tener un rato de despedida y al principio pues van a ser la ceremonia de participación de los amateurs y posteriormente ya vendrán los profesionales. Sin más, pues nos vamos a despedir de todos hasta que nos restablezca la señal. Global Virtual Solutions.